Here we go. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Om Gam Ganapati Namaha. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Brahmamir Striparan Takare. Banusha Shiva Misito. Gurusha Gurusha Shukra. Shani Rahu Ketiva. Sarve Graha Shanti Kana Bhavantu. Om Hrim Gurave Namaha. Well, greetings. It is I, Cosmic Kev, and this is your weekly Astro Video Zine, Cosmic Kev 100. And I encourage you to subscribe. I need more subscribers. I need more viewers. Watch this with a friend. Share it with somebody. Have a good laugh. Have some fun. And we're going to go sign by sign, mostly in the Western tradition, but I do reference to the sidereal zodiac, what you'd actually see with a telescope in the sky, and more closer to that, which comes from India. And so first of all, we'll talk about where the moon is at. It's in the constellation of Sagittarius, and this is for Wednesday, the 6th of August through the 12th of August, 2025. So for Wednesday, the moon will be in a lunar mansion known as Purva Ashada. Purva Ashada is ruled by Venus. Its ruling deity is known as Apis, the water god. It's considered to be a really fortunate moon. It brings victory. It's got the Venus rulership, but it's all encased in the constellation of Sagittarius. And in India, people like to initiate businesses or make declarations of war because the outcome is likely to be in your favor with the Purva Ashada moon. Okay, so in Western astrology, we'd say the moon's in Capricorn. So sounds so boring. In Vedic astrology, sun's in Cancer. In Western astrology, the sun's in Leo. And so, Western astrology, tropical zodiac's based on seasons. It's not based where stuff is in the sky. It's really important to know the difference. And most of this is Western astrology. It's based on seasons, but not where things are. So you can use your sun sign in that system, which is more heliocentric. But generally speaking, in both systems, rising sign and moon are much more accurate as to what's going on in your life and what you're going to see. Now this week we've got a moon that's going to be full in the constellation of Cancer, because the sun is still in the constellation of Cancer, and the moon will be full in the constellation of Capricorn, the actual constellation. And the part of Capricorn in Vedic astrology is known as Shravana. And Shravana means to listen, and Shravana is ruled by the moon. So this is going to be an ultimate full moon. It's on a weekend. It happens at 12:55 in the morning, Saturday morning. That means Friday night, there is a waxing, growing full moon that whole night. Super powerful. So the 8th, 9th, full moon vibes are powerful. But the 8th, they're probably a little more powerful overall because the moon is waxing, it's gaining energy, it's not losing its energy. So Saturday night full moon parties, yeah, the moon will be full and bright, but the moon is losing energy. It'll be in Dhanista by then, it won't be in Shravana. And Dhanista is a musical nakshatra, and so I'll be good. Anyhow, we're going to go sign by sign right now, beginning with you, Aries. So Aries, greetings, welcome to your horoscope. Neptune and Saturn, always keep that spiritual discipline going. There's just no question about it. That is what is going to work for you. Aries moon, Aries rising, Aries sun, any of you. Even Mars in Aries, this is going to help. Now, Mars is moving into Libra this weekend, and that's going to be different. And the other thing that's happening is Venus and Jupiter are conjoining each other in in Cancer. So that should be overall a feel good, you know, and a good time to have a family reunion if you're in Aries. Now, greetings, Taurus. Welcome to your horoscope. So Venus and Jupiter conjoining this week is going to be good. It's going to affect your siblings, old friends, the environment you live in, and overall it's a good time. Mars in Libra is your 6th house, so it's really time for you to exercise more, get involved in more community projects and volunteer work. All that's going to help. Greetings, Gemini. Welcome to your horoscope. Okay, so Gemini, good news. Early in the morning on the 11th, Monday, Mercury does go direct. That's going to help. So Mercury has been in Leo with the Sun, and it's going to go direct. And it'll be kind of stationing. So it'll be sort of like this sluggish beginning of Mercury going back direct. So, you know, things might take a week for things to get back on track. We have Sun and Mercury in your 3rd house, very good for communication. Mars is moving into the 5th house, and this will help you with creative projects, travel, male children, doing things, getting involved in martial arts, all kinds of fun stuff. And then that full moon will be very transformational for you, Gemini. Oh, greetings, Cancer. Welcome to your horoscope. So, for you, here's the good news. Venus and Jupiter are going to conjoin each other by the end of this period, by the 12th. And so there'll be this feeling of greater love, greater value, greater guidance, good people in your picture. At work, you're having a spiritual discipline that you're able to use in your career would be actually good. Full moon, very romantic for Cancer. It's like la la la, the lovey moon. And greetings, Leo. Welcome to your horoscope. So here we have Mercury and Sun in your 1st house, and happy birthday if you're a Leo having a birthday this week. I want to wish you a happy birthday. So that goes out to I guess Lisa's son's having a birthday this week. Rebecca Charles is having a birthday this week. Teresa Enslin's having a birthday this week. And those are all the birthdays I can think of off the top of my head of Leo for this week, going from Wednesday to Tuesday. And, relationship issues change a lot because you have Pluto in the 7th house. So, people that you're coming into contact with or whatever it is, they're going to change your life in some ways. And it's just important to work on your health with this full moon. And, in Western astrology, the moon will be full in Aquarius. So, yeah, it'll be a romantic moon for you. Greetings, Virgo. Welcome to your horoscope. Well, Mercury is going direct. It's in your 12th house. So, if you haven't been getting the messages from God clearly, you should start getting more clear messages from God right now. I mean, the 12th house is a house of isolation. Sometimes it's a house of loss. But I think it's especially where you're called to go to wilderness areas, to retreat, to monasteries, quiet places, to experience spiritual renewal, and make sure you get enough sleep. So that is my advice. And just try not to overdo it on this full moon, because you could easily get overheated and it may not be as fun as you think it's going to be. Greetings, Libra. Welcome to your horoscope. Well, right now Mars is still in the 12th house. Watch your back. But, in a couple of days, by Friday, Mars is in that 1st house in Libra. So that happens, actually happens Wednesday. It happens Wednesday afternoon. 4:23 p.m. That is not that late, so do not fear. You've got the power this week, and that will continue. And the full moon in Aquarius with Pluto. I mean, they're not really conjoined, but it should be kind of a fun time, a heart-opening time for you. And Venus and Jupiter in Cancer really signifies promotions in the workplace. Things could be going your way. Reading Scorpio. Welcome to your horoscope. Most of the things are in your relationship houses. Most of the planets, most of the grahas. Saturn and Neptune in the 6th house. Having a spiritual discipline is very good. North Node in the 5th house. Don't let your kids or your heart trick you. Very emotional moon for, Scorpio, full moon in the 4th house, thinking about mother, thinking about home, fixed assets, relatives, all that stuff. But it's a good time for your career where you show some of your best work and smart ability. Greetings, Sagittarius. Welcome to your horoscope. Full moon looks like a fun time in your community. Most of this week, I think you'll be making money for Wednesday and Thursday, and bringing things ahead in that way. Jupiter and Venus in the 8th house. I mean, it's kind of sexy. It's kind of transformational. It could be having to give things up to others in order to get something that you want. And it's a good time for travel now that once Mercury goes direct on Monday. And greetings, Capricorn. Welcome to your horoscope. I mean, right now we've got Venus and Jupiter in your 7th house. So for both male and female, preferencing Capricorns, this is a good time for love. I mean, the love vibe is going to go good. Economically, things could change with the full moon coming up. And, so we're starting here, going to there, ending up over here. I would say, let other people have the limelight. You're doing good. Something positive is happening, and just be open to receiving it. Greetings, Aquarius. Welcome to your horoscope. So, we've got Pluto and the full moon on Friday night with, Saturday morning. And, just kind of this day of change. Now, Wednesday, I would just say Wednesday, Thursday, even I would just kind of lay low. And, Sun and Mercury are in your partnership sign, which is kind of romantic. It could also help with career. So there's sort of a full movement. Mars going in your 9th house will make you maybe more adventurous for travel right now. And, you got to balance out with just keeping up with your spiritual discipline, because Mars is going to be opposing Saturn and Neptune. And, that is something to consider. And I haven't heard many astrologers talk about yet. Greetings, Pisces. Welcome to your horoscope. Venus and Jupiter in your 5th house. It's lovely. It's a lot of good luck. It's good fortune with your children. It's good fortunes with your creative endeavors, with teaching. And we also have Mars in the 8th house. You got to be careful about just being patient with others. Sun and Mercury in the 6th house, just guard yourself from burnout. Give to others, help others, but, just try to pace yourself as you go. And, I mean, this full moon, you got to kind of watch your back. It's going to be a little nuts there. It's in your 12th house. So, you'll be feeling better, though, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday as we get to the end of this week. So, thank you so much. And I appreciate your comments and your faithfulness with watching the show, liking, subscribing, hitting the bell notification button. I love you all, and look forward to being with you. And Kiki, that was good advice. Be with you next week. Om Shanti, 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 Om Tat Sat.